What's up, guys? It's Sam of the Portuguese Mofo here. Figured to get another one in while I wait to see what's going on. So this was back in December against Ian. So 1v1 Gorge victory on Iwaki Foothills. I wonder why I said Gorge victory. No idea, but anyways. We'll see what goes down in this battle, the Iwaki Foothills, right? So we can see the map is littered with foothills, alright? A lot of hills here, and some little forest patches, so I figure at some point I'll get back into doing terrain analysis for the battle maps, but here we go. Let's take a look at what I brought here. So I've got some bandits out front there. Okay, we've got the shrine, and we've got the attack dojo, or the sword dojo. Okay, we've got Yari Cav, we've got Fire Cav, and we've got Kiyomasa's Katana Cav on the right flank there. Oh, and we have the Waka Raiders as well, so we have them again. We've got 1, 2 Yari Ashigaru on my flanks. We've got a corps of 3 Katana Samurai. We've got my bow general, of course, and we've got a unit of sword attendants as well. The enemy here, so commanded by Ian, he has 2 Yari Cav here on the left flank, and that looks to be it for Cav, aside from his general, which looks to be a melee general, but he does have a bow as well, so it looks like he kind of spread his stuff out a little bit on his general. And then he has 1, 2, 3 Yari Ashigaru. Let's see. Yep, looks like 3 Yari Ashigaru, 4 Yari Samurai, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 4 Yari Samurai. He's got 2 bow samurai paired with those Yari samurai. He's got a bow samurai paired with these Yari Ashigaru, and then he's got 3 matchlocks in the center. So definitely a tough map for matchlocks unless you can get them up onto these hills into the right positions. But let's see how the battle unfolds here. So I'm sure I'm going to go get this shrine right away with my Wakos and my bandits. There they go, starting to move. And I imagine I'm going to try and position in a way where I can have just my edge here on taking the sword dojo. But we will see how he goes here, right? So I'm definitely rushing again, right? Bringing a lot of rush type stuff. Again, the bandits being the only archer unit that I have, keeping them hidden here if they decide to bring anyone towards the shrine. So again, let's move this up a little bit, right? So he's starting to move up towards the sword dojo here on the right flank with this Yari samurai and bow samurai contingent on the right flank for him, my left flank, okay. And now I'm going to start to move my Yari Ashigaru, I think. Nope, look at that. I'm just going to decide to take the hill and try and take this downhill charge, I imagine. Which it looks like I'm going to get this downhill charge, right? And I imagine I'm going to try and keep things distracted over here. So we've got my cav charging into his cav. It looks like we're going to get some downhill charges. A little late on that, okay? But I'm going to get the charge into his cavalry here. Okay, now he's kind of got the terrain advantage here. Okay, but the fire cav gets in, and Kiyomasa's Katana will do really good. I was able to get a charge into his bow samurai, and the Yari Cav are going to be able to come in late. Now these Yari samurai, right, they're surrounded and in poor position. I don't love those shots, but we should be okay there in general. Now these Yari Cav are going to come in late and help to rout. Okay, they're not quite routed. There they go. They're broken. Cavalry fight won. So I was able to get the charge into these Yaris here. I'm able to get more Yaris over here, which is very good. Okay, so they're holding the fort down here. Drawing some shots from the bows, but that's okay. We're going to start to get on their flank. Right, my bodyguard's moving about. I was able to get these katanas into his matchlocks, which is important. I'm going to get these sword attendants into these other matchlocks, which is very good. The Wakos are starting to roll here. Okay, my cav is going to come in and start to clean up these matchlocks. Alright, and start to bring in the help here. Right, we're moving these katanas into his bow samurai, which is shooting at my general. Not great, right? Gets a good shot there. Okay, I lost a few. Alright, but now we're able to, these Yari, they're struggling a bit, but they're holding the line. They're in spear wall, which is important. Okay, right. So we're in good shape here, right? Starting to get the surround here.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
And now we've got this surrounding action. And I should just charge, you know, and here they go. And this should put the final touches here on this group. Right, those bow samurai. Yeah. Just shattered them all. Right, we're gonna let those sword attendants keep chasing. And that's it, good game to my opponent. Right, tough map, I think, for matchlocks here. In general to bring, and they weren't really in great position to support. If he was able to have them behind here, they probably could have done a lot of damage. Use them in conjunction with the Yari samurai, or even the Yaris on the other side. So I think if he was just able to get them to either flank or even split them, fighting two sides of the battlefield, I thought he was doing decent with the micro side of it, right? He was making some moves, but I was also able, right? I was able to catch his cav standing still and some small things like that. So, but yeah. So, take a look at the unit statistics here, right? Fire Cav, good fight for them on the day. Okay. My other Cav didn't even do as well as I thought. I mean, Kiyomasa's, their kill death was very good. Katanas, right, all did well. The Katana Alphas did really great. And then the Wako Raiders, almost 300 kills, so big day for them. His best killer was those bow samurai. Yeah, those bow samurai were able to be pretty effective on his right flank, my left. So good game to my opponent, though. If you come across this, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Thanks. Peace.